My name is Akro, and I'm going insane. This video is a product of my deranged Deltarune deprived brain, and I hope you enjoy it. This is Genghis Khan Theory. So, for context, on June 24th, Chapter 5 release day, I noticed something curious in my house. There were a few bananas in the fruit basket, but there was something curious about these bananas. They weren't just any regular bananas. These bananas were like insanely green. Green bananas, green Gaster, green Gaster bananas on Deltarune Day? Coincidence? I think not. This was clearly a sign from Gaster himself. So I got to thinking, what could this mean? What was Gaster trying to tell me with these bananas? After a lot of very intellectual and intelligent theorizing, I came up with this. I'll get to the point. Gaster is Genghis Khan, and I can prove it. Time for some real facts. 1 in 4 people is related to Genghis Khan, and humans share 50% of their DNA with bananas. Therefore, it can be determined that Genghis Khan was 200% banana. There were 4 bananas, so by simple maths we can calculate that there were 2 Genghis Khans. 2 Genghis Khans? But Akro, I hear you ask. Where did the second Genghis Khan come from? We'll get to that. First, I'll draw your attention to something from Undertale. If you remember, Gaster was the one that created the original blueprints for the determination machine. I believe that he also built a prototype with these blueprints. This first prototype worked well, maybe even too well. And what did he use to test his machine? Himself. He took some of his own cells and used the machine to inject pure determination into them. This gave the cells new life, essentially cloning him. This is where the second Genghis Khan came from. This machine was nearly perfect. It worked even better than Genghis Gaster could have ever hoped. But it had only one flaw. It was unstable. It imploded on itself after just one single use. Gaster Khan got straight back to work, this time with the assistance of his new clone. The two WD Genghises, along with Alphys and Sans, dedicated their lives to building a stable determination machine. In the end, they were unable to make a perfect reactor that had the same capabilities as the original prototype, but it was stable. Their best attempt is the machine we see in Undertale, in True Lab. To test this version, they used a certain golden flower, bringing the king and queen's dead child Azrael back to life as Flowey, and essentially causing the story of Undertale to occur. One fine day, as is common knowledge, WD Khanster accidentally fell into the core. His clone Wing Genghis jumped in to try and help him. Much to their dismay, both of them were shattered across space and time. They were fractured into 2 halves each, making 4 total pieces. 4 pieces. 4 bananas. It all lines up. These fragments of Gas Khan were sent to the universe of Deltarune. 1 piece went to hometown, 1 to digital roots, 1 to bit roots, and the final piece to the depths, the sheltered dark world. This is the piece that communicates with us in Deltarune. One part of Wing Genghis is hiding in the shadows of all these places, out of sight where we cannot see him, lurking in the dark until it's time to show himself. I believe the thing that they saw that fateful day when they were lost in the forest after following the pointed tail of hell was one half of Gaster Khan himself. He took Des away. The ones that made it out were scarred for life, shutting out the painful memories in their own ways. One such character is Chris, who we know hides the trauma behind a tree. The same tree from the secret egg rooms and interactions with the Forgotten Man in every chapter so far. This is Genghis Gaster's true objective, to get his bodies back together. This is his true endgame. This is the reason he created Survey Program and Deltarune as a whole, to use us, the player, to use Chris to indirectly assist him with his purpose. That's pretty much the whole theory, but I do have some more unrelated evidence. Genghis Khan theory also explains why WD Genghis only speaks in hands in Undertale. He is from Mongolia and also from 850 years ago. By Deltarune, he has had 3 years to learn English, which is why he speaks it. And that was Genghis Khan theory. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my descent into madness. I know it's not a very good theory. In fact, it's actually quite bad. Even if it's a joke, there are holes all over it. W.D. Gaster could have learned English in any of the 850 years he had, to name just one. But I made this theory completely for fun, and I'm personally pretty happy with how it turned out. Thank you to my friend Lily for drawing the art that was used as the thumbnail. I really appreciate it. All the music used in this video was made by me, except for the outro song. This is Drifting by Good Kid, my favorite song by my favorite band. So if you liked it, please do check out the other videos on my channel. I upload all my music right here. Thank you for sticking all the way to the end. If you liked what you saw and heard, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a sub.